Today is June the 10th and it's 11:03. Again, I just got back from taking a walk for exercise and walking even to go places and exercising. Once again, he's blowing up my stomach as I'm walking, sexually raping me, numbing and strangling my legs to where they're creating no sweat. He's just stiffing and blowing up the back of my calf legs as I'm walking. He's blowing up my hands, projecting his hand through me, her hands through me, tightening and stiffing my hands, straightening my hands out straight and stiff, blowing up my hands. They're inside my skin cells, so they're making the bottom of my hand where my skin is, they're strangling every cell to create a hard, stiff hand, and my hands are naturally soft and my feet is naturally soft. As I walk, they're strangling the bottom and top of my feet, still projecting their ugly voice out of me. They're inside my eyes, inside the skin of my eyes, around my eyes. They're strangling and stretching out the skin to create a round, ugly eye, projecting their ugly eyes through me, pushing their ugly face through me. This is all while I'm walking, sexually raping my butt and my vagina the whole entire time I'm walking. And when I'm not, strangling, mashing, crushing my vagina inside the middle of my thighs. They won't allow my stomach to contract down to its normal shape and size. So they're blowing it up and they're stretching my stomach out and then pushing it down. They're inside the sides of my curves, mashing and stretching my skin out straight so it would look like I don't have any deep curves on the side of me. My lower bottom of my stomach, they're pushing and blowing and stretching out and my stomach into my lap through this advanced extreme technology that my skin, my body, and my eyes, they're inside my bloodstream, strangling my blood, miscirculating my blood, blocking my skin from receiving its oxygen. They close my skin pores so they can turn me dark-skinned and say that I have a tan, which I do not have a tan whatsoever. They're inside my face, my eyes. When I'm walking, my arms are covered. I never even wear shorts, so it will be impossible for my legs to have a tan. If I am walking somewhere, I'm walking and I'm coming back home. I am not sitting out in the sun baking. I am not playing out in the sun. I'm not at the beach or the pool. I'm walking to where I have to go and then I'm straight back home. And my body is completely covered from head to toe. As I'm sitting here, he's mashing and crushing his face and body into the left side of my vagina, burning the left side of my vagina lips, mashing and crushing the inside of my butt, flicking my eyes like this. They're literally flicking my eye and my eye flick. Then they're making me hear, is that doing that? And then they're projecting, saying that I'm playing with myself and doing stuff. And their crowd is saying yes. And then she'll say, am I doing that? And she'll say, no, you're so sweet and innocent. That's what the freak y'all just did as I am walking even less than 5 minutes ago. Telling me next year they're gonna kill me and blow my brains out. It's my final year because I'm buying a car. Yes, they are. And immediately they say, no, we're not. No, we're not. In their ugly voices. Even as I'm talking right now, you are projecting your ugly voice from out of me and then talking in my natural voice. You are psychotic. She really is consuming her ugly brain over mine and projecting my beautiful brain over her. How my eyes feel, how I talk, how I eat, how I drink, how water feels on my skin, how my breathing is. They won't even let me feel me pee, and I can only pee if they let it out. Again, I took 3 laxatives and still not boo-booing. He's still stretching and blowing my stomach out. I am not sitting in the house just constantly eating and repeatedly eating. They are lying. I sometimes even don't eat at all for months and weeks at a time, and they still do not let my body go down. Oh, he felt so powerful over me, over my life. He took in my life, my voice. I cannot pee. My stomach, if I move my stomach, all you hear is boo-boo and water and everything in I hear it. If I pee, it's less than a little small cup. They'll say, oh, that's enough, and immediately I stop peeing, or they'll make me feel the implant, what they're doing with the implant, that they're blocking my pee, how they're blocking my pee in my boo-boo. But he's the least bit of worried, even when I start to publicly fight for my life. There's nothing I can do about them. They will not get out my face. I cannot feel my own eyes. They're stretching and closing and mashing and crushing and twisting and flicking, popping out, pushing in all through my brain, from my brain cells and in my eyes, sitting in my face, pushing their face against mine and pushing my skin back so that my face would begin to shape into their ugly, long, pointed faces. Now they're saying they have my bone structure and and they're fixing their faces, all kind of stuff. They're changing everything I'm saying around, everything. I cannot talk in my natural voice. I'm trying to stay sane. As I'm talking, they're really projecting multiple different brains over mine and voices over mine. And now my eyes are being strangled closed.